Hello, friends! Today I'm going to share with you a story about honesty. Once upon a time in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a poor woodcutter. He was honest and truthful in his work. Every morning he went to the forest to cut wood, and every evening he returned home with a heavy load. His wife and children were very proud of him, because he never brought home even a twig from the forest that did not belong to the king. One day, while returning from the forest, the woodcutter saw a beautiful golden palace in the distance. As he approached it, he heard beautiful music coming from inside. He stopped for a while to listen to the music. Then he knocked on the door. A moment later, a beautiful woman opened the door. Seeing the woodcutter, she said, "You are the only outsider who has ever reached here. Would you like to come in and have some dinner with us?" The woodcutter thanked her and stepped inside. There he saw a magnificent feast laid out on the table. There were golden plates and bowls filled with delicious food. The woman served him the best dishes, and he ate with great pleasure. While eating, the woodcutter noticed that the woman kept glancing at him, and after a while, he realized why. Her eyes were focused on his calloused hands. Those hard-working hands did not match with the elegance of her palace. After finishing the meal, the woodcutter got up to leave, but the woman stopped him. She said, "You seem to be an honest and hard-working man. I need your help. Please do not tell anyone, but I am cursed by a witch. Because of this curse, my hands have become very, very dirty." She showed her hands to the woodcutter, and he could not believe his eyes. Her hands were so filthy that they looked like they belonged to a beggar who had been through years of hard work. The woodcutter thought for a moment. Then he said, "I can help you break the curse, but you will have to do exactly what I say. You must not argue or ask questions." The woman agreed to his plan. The next day, the woodcutter returned to the forest to cut wood. After cutting some logs, he placed them on the ground and made a huge bonfire. Then he picked up a sharp knife and cut his hands. Blood started oozing out from his wounds. The woodcutter collected that blood in a small bowl and covered it with leaves. Then he rushed back to the golden palace. He handed over the bowl to the woman and said, "This is the only thing that can break your curse." The woman dipped a piece of bread in the blood and ate it. Suddenly, her hands started glowing brightly. The curse was broken, and her hands became as clean and shiny as pearls. Overjoyed, the woman hugged the woodcutter and said, "You have saved me from this curse. Ask for a reward. I will give you anything you want." The woodcutter thought for a moment. Then he said, "I don't want any gold or jewelry. I just want to be honest in my work and earn a good name." The woman was deeply touched by his honesty. She said, "You already have earned a good name, woodcutter, and people will remember you for your honesty. Whenever someone will enter this palace, I will make sure that your name is taken with respect." The woodcutter thanked her and returned home. From that day onwards, people started calling him the honest woodcutter. And whenever a new servant entered the palace, the head woodcutter was so honest that he even cut his own hands to help a poor, beautiful princess trapped under a witch's curse. So friends, this was a story of the honest wood. If you liked this story, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our wonderful stories. Thank you.